All right, welcome back to Blitz. Joining us on the phone is Union County second-year basketball coach Casey Jones. Casey, thank you for being on Blitz. I appreciate having you on and having a chance to talk Panthers hoops with you.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
Now, Coach, you're 13-9, 6-3 in region play, puts you in third place in 8AA. How would you assess this season so far?
Well, it's been a pretty good year. We've last 4 or 5 games, we've struggled a little bit shooting the ball and defensively. We started out pretty good early on in the season, and then went through a little skid there where we lost 4 straight. We lost a couple good teams, high school and Greene County, but we're trying to get things back on track. And like I told the guys, we want to be playing good come the region tournament. We don't want to peak it too early or be playing good before Christmas or, right now we want to be playing good in a couple of weeks when the tournament starts.
Right, and that's kind of where I was actually going next. Is you just broke the 4-game losing streak last night. You were 12-5 overall before that losing streak, and it must have been nice, that feeling to be able to beat Riverside by 2 points on the road. Talk about how your guys were able to weather that 4-game losing streak and come out with a big win.
Well, once again, we just try to stay positive. We dropped 1-point loss to Social Circle. I think we lost to Fannin by 5. Lost to Greene by 6. It's a pretty good team. They're number 1 in the region right now. So the games we lost, we didn't, we weren't blown out, and we didn't play terrible in those games. We just try to take some positive things from those games and move forward. And like I said, just keep looking ahead and trying to put those losses behind us and figure out what we need to do to get better and go on. It's easy to get down and be concerned and all that, but like I said, it's a marathon. Basketball season is it's so long, and like I said, we just trying to get ready for the tournament.
Now, you mentioned 3 losses in particular, the Fannin loss, the Social Circle, and the Greene County by a combined maybe not even a dozen points. All those games came on the road. What can be said about that? Because you beat Fannin by 3 at home, and you creamed Greene County on the home court, and you got the Social Circle grudge match coming up as well.
Yeah, it's tough. I can't really say much for the Fannin game as far as being on the road because it's not that far of a trip. But when we go to Social and Greene, we're on the bus for 2.5, 3 hours, and I'm convinced that as much as you try to not let it affect you, it probably does a little bit. And it works the same when Greene and Social and all those teams come up here. They have to cross the mountain, and I'm sure it affects you a little bit. But there's no excuses at the end of the game. And if the bus ride or long trip, whatever, if that affects us, we just have to find a way to get over that. Because more than likely we're going to be playing the region tournament at Greene County, and let Raven find a way to beat them at home, which they can do. Raven's a pretty good ball team.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, we'll have to travel down there if it's at Greene. Like I said, no excuses. We'll just have to deal with it. But anytime you go on the road, you're going to play better at home, just like we typically play better here. We shoot better here. So that's just something that's always been, always will be.
Yeah. Now, last season, your first year in control of this program, pretty awesome. You were able to get the team to the state playoffs. Talk about what the impact of that was for the guys that are on the team this year.
Well, last year we talked, once again, same as we talked this year. You want to be playing good, region tournament time, and try to get that first win in the tournament and get a trip to state. And it was a neat experience for those guys. First time they had been. And it's the first time we've been as a program, as a school, in boys basketball in several years. And, to us, that's what it's all about, is going to the state tournament. We could win 20 games a year, and, that's great. But if you don't make the state tournament, to us, that's, like I said, that's kind of what it's all about. there.
Now, last question for you, and then I'll let you go. But you got 7 seniors on the roster, 5 juniors, so a lot of upper class and a lot of experience there on the roster. Do you kind of feel this this win now attitude for the team while you have these seniors and juniors on here?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously want to win now. We want to take advantage of having those seniors and those guys with some experience. But I also look forward to next year. We got some young guys coming up that I'm excited about, and I don't look at it as far as we need to win now because our chances next year may not be as good. I feel like we'll be just as good next year, just simply because we have some guys returning that are playing some this year, and also some young freshmen that I feel like will step up and be able to play some on the varsity next year.
Well, Coach Jones, thank you so much again. I look forward to seeing the Panthers get back into the state tournament bracket in just a few weeks.
All right, appreciate it.
A quick breather, then back with our highlights and players of the week.